Generic greetings and welcome to the Executive, a Movie Industry Tycoon game. That is a long title. Today's beverage is a very creamy banana soy milk milkshake. So welcome to the Executive, as I'm going to call it from here on out. This is a game about making movies. Now this is also the pre-alpha demo, which is close to as unfinished as we could probably get. But let's go to start new game and I'll show you a little bit of it. So, about this demo, the Executive will take you on a journey through the history of cinema, from the new Hollywood to the blockbuster era. You will start your small movie production company in the 70s and try to survive and expand in this ruthless industry. Let's go to next here, and we actually start with this build in the 80s, which is even better because we can make the Goonies. Anyway, starting difficulty is ranging from easy to very hard. We're going to go with the former because of demonstration purposes, and let's just go with generic movie studio. Yeah, you probably got it anyway. Hang on, there we go, and start the game. I've probably spelled that wrong anyway, but it matters not. So, we start with 20 million generic units of currency. We also have 0 company prestige or research points because basically we haven't done anything yet. We have a goal of release the first movie into theatres and generate a movie report with the optional of actually make money. Now, there's an interesting narrative I've got going on in my head here. In the centre is actually not much. It's just a bit of background filler. It's not really your main play field, but you've got like this person, which is the CEO, who's working at this computer. We've got another station here ready to go. And this could also be like a bedroom office. But what is interesting is that all the way around it, you've got like lighting setups, you've got like a boom mic, you've got camera on the tripod and the dolly, you've got like seating here and like cables and all sorts of stuff. Is this stuff we're going to be making a movie with, or are we actually filming this scene? Like, how meta are we going in this one? Not that it matters because mechanically it does nothing. Anyway, over to new movie here, and we need to select the theme, the genre, rating, budget size, and we need to pick a director and a lead role. Later on, you can also get multi-genre support, as well as having supporting roles, and there's more options as you progress on through the game. We probably won't see a lot of it because A, demo, and B, as I said, you unlock it as you play. Anyway, in terms of the genres, they're set. So you've got your typical action, adventure, animation, comedy, crime, dramas, horrors, musicals, romance, sci-fi, thrillers, etc. But the theme is randomly generated every time you start. So we've been given assassination, dog is a theme. I can only really think of like 101 Dalmatians or something like that. Friendship, heists, hospital, kidnapping, military, ninja, police, road trip, slasher, space, supernatural, teenagers, and video game. So, what do we want to make? Well, let's go with... So, this is... There's similar games where you're making something, and I often get drawn to things that I know. So, immediately, I was thinking police, comedy... Hang on. Comedy... And we can have, is it like Naked Gun and Police Academy? I think, how many films? There's 7 films of those? Yeah. So, police training is the thing we're going to rip off here. So that's the name of the film, and we're going to have it as PG, PG-13 or R-rated. We're going to have PG. Budget size has to be small, we don't have a choice. And then the director, and this is a game in and of itself, so apologies why I'm going to indulge my curiosity here for a moment. So I believe these are real-life people that they've sort of mixed the names up. So Richard Rattenborough is Richard Attenborough. Who have we got else? That's Bon Jerry? Is that... That'll be John Barry, Richard Donner. We got Kevin Connor. Is that Kevin Costner? Who else have we got? Brian De Palma. Like I say, it's a game in of itself. Peter Hyams. We've got Sergio Leone. Is that the Western guy? Who else? Richard Rester. Harold Ramis. We've got... who else have we got? Sidney Poitier. We've got Kurt Russell, I think there. George Romero. We've got Wolfgang Peterson, maybe. We have also Stanley Kubrick there. We've got Terence Young, Robert Zemeckis. Yeah, so there's lots of like real lives in here, and also ones that I think are missing as well. But the main thing is you can filter it, and we are going to do just that, because what we want to do is filter it so that the person who's working on this actually has a decent like a decent experience with it, and also maybe has a star rating and can bring in some revenue. So we're gonna go with probably Richard Rester, because they have they match the genre. They also have a star power as well. Their average box office is 5.3 million, and they cost 700,000 to hire them. I wonder if there's anyone else. Let's go with. Well, this is a much higher box office. Let's go with them. And lead role, similar thing. Who have we got? Richard Attenborough, Julie Andrews. We got Charles Bronson, Mel Brooks, Richard Burton, James Caan, Malcolm McDowell, Katharine Hepburn, I think, is there. We've got Julie Christie, Kirk Douglas, Robert Duvall, Bruce Dern, Peter Fonda, Peter Falk. We got Mel Gibson, Richard Harris, Chevy Chase, Katharine Hepburn. Yeah, there's loads in this one. Tommy Lee Jones, Harvey Keitel, Laurence Olivier, Christopher Lee, Burt Lancaster, yeah, I think so. Sidney Poitier, Richard Pryor, Peter is that Peter O'Toole? I'm not sure. Dennis Quaid, Diana Ross, what? Maybe. Christopher Reeve, I think that. Kurt Russell, Omar Sharif, yeah, maybe. Peter O'Toole, there's Peter O'Toole. Yeah. Robin Williams, John Wayne, Dan Aykroyd. There's loads. Right, anyway, I've indulged myself in trying to guess loads of the things there. As I said, it's a fun game in and of itself. Right, we've got Mel Brooks here. We could probably pick those. And you know what? They match up okay. I don't really need to spend any more time on that. Let's unpause it and we'll actually make the film. So what's going to happen is we go through pre-production. It's already cost 1.12 million, as shown on the top right, for police training. And we then get the sliders to choose where we want to focus our money and our time. And immediately you might be thinking, isn't this mechanics that I've seen before? Well, if you've played, and I will name drop, a Game Dev Tycoon, then yes. Now, I don't normally do direct comparisons, but as I've seen direct comparisons from the devs, well, on Twitter anyway, I don't think it's a problem. I think it is a deliberate decision to basically have similar mechanics that maybe are familiar to you. Anyway, this is where we have to guess for a police comedy. Where will we need to focus our time? Well, I think the writing is going to need to be strong. It ranges from 10% to 50%. I'm going to put it up to 50%, and then I'm just going to hedge my bets with 25% for costume, makeup, and for set design, and then we go to next. We then need to go for special effects, sound design, and music, and editing. I think editing and sound design is probably where we need to be, so I think we're going to maybe put it at 20% special effects, sound and music 35%, and then editing at 45%. I mean, one could argue that editing and writing are very important, but you know, some others will go for no special effects more. But you know, whatever you prefer, more power to you. Anyway, screenwriting, we've written that really quick, haven't we? And now we've got our distribution type, where we've got like domestic and international operations. Basically, at this early part of the game, we select third-party distribution. That's where it's going to go. North America next. We don't have any other choice in the matter. I do think a lot of the fun with the title will be unlocking a lot more options. I think that's where, you know, more options, more better is certainly going to be a one for this. So it's been filmed, and now we need to select our third-party distributor. So Miramax, that's Miramax, Old World Pictures, and Cannonball Films. What we're looking at really is if we have a genre match or a generalist. None of these are, and also the ratings as well. I'm just going to click on details because some of them will be putting out their own films. So Blade's Route, with starring Jeff Bridges, Gene Hackman, Barbra Streisand, like Jack Nicholson, Sam Neill. Yes. Anyway, so there's maybe a potential conflict of interest because they've got a competing genre there. The one in the middle doesn't, and the one on the right doesn't either. So I think I'm going to go with Cannonball because they take a lower percentage than the other ones, and we don't have something that's clashing. So let's go with next on that one. And we are supporting domestic marketing and indeed going through post-production here. And, well, this is where we see if we've been successful. Also, I do believe there's a season system in the game. The background gently changes as the years go on, I believe. Also, as the years go on, this will the set will change. I'm going to call it the set. This will change. So, like, I was trying it earlier, and like the carpet just randomly changed from this red sort of tiled one to just like a fairly neutral like black weave, and you know, there it is. Anyway, we've got some ratings coming in, and it's not terrible, it's not the worst, it's not the best. We have 5.5 serviceable laughs that leave and all too brief impressions. 6 out of 10 for the Hollywood Correspondent. Passable comedy but little stands out. 9.5 apparently from the New York era. Brilliant performances and witty humour make this a must watch. Balances humour with heartwarming storyline from Rolling Rock, like Rolling Stone magazine or whatever. Actually, this time will be Rolling Stone magazine. 9.5, hilarious, classic, and unforgettable comedic moments, self-love gala, and avocado meter is an avocado with a dial on the side. I think if it's really bad, you get like some guacamole with like flies buzzing around it. Anyway, we're going to click next, and let's see if it makes any money. So we're just focusing on this number here, and we've already turned a profit. So we've actually done what we need to do. It's going to draw in a fairly decent amount of money in the end. So apparently, the overall review score was 7.4 out of 10. Affinity score B, competition score A, trending is good. So apparently police was trending and comedy was neutral. Total score is B, and our studio made 7.5 mil profit. Let's click next, and that's pretty good. Let's generate a report then. So we're going to say police training, we're going to generate an insight, and that's going to give us, well, what a surprise, insights into what's going on. So apparently comedy, did I get it right? So basically, for comedy, you don't want anything in this red zone, but the light blue you do. I don't know why it's not red and green to make it a bit easier, but yeah, it says the ideal percentage updates the recommended range. So yeah, we need to put lots of editing. Editing needs to be up there. I thought that was writing, but yes, there you go. And you can see like the review scores and all the breakdowns and stuff. But there we go. We've generated a report. Right, what's next? Keep rolling, it says. I'm going to pause it here because I don't want to burn through cash just by sitting around. And unlock a new theme, release another movie, get an average score of 7 out of 10. So we're going to go over to research, and this is where you can get things like analysis and sales. There's all your production stuff, so you can get like better cameras and better audio, different like general boosts in like editing and casting and things. But we're going to go themes I'm going to unlock. So we get this reel going along, and we will be drawn a set of 4, and we can select whatever we fancy. So we can go with dance, coming of age, dystopia, or alternate reality. I'm going to go with alternate reality and dystopia, and we're going to confirm that. So that's now done. Let's release another movie, shall we? So for the theme, I'm going to go with a military action film, and the rating's going to be probably R, medium-sized budget. Director, who have we got? We've got a couple of extra star powers here. Guy Hamilton, I think here. We're going to go Mike Hodges, is that? Probably. Let's go with this person and the lead role. Who do you want to go with that? Michael Caine. He's been in a lot of action movies. Bridge, just a little far off. And I can't remember the character he played. Go on, get on with it then. And let's go. Let's start. The bridge, just a little far off. Obviously, a bridge too far. And I think everybody was in that film. Any actor ever was in that film. Such a big cast. Anyway, we're going to go with pre-production, and we now have to, again, select for the military action film. I think set design is going to have to be up there. I'm also going to go with maybe costumes and a little bit of writing. I mean, we could have it as a very general idea, you know, and put it like right down the middle, but I think, yeah, set design is going to be pretty important on this one. Probably special effects and sound are going to be required. We'll put a bit of editing up there as well. You might have noticed additional features on the right-hand side, like practical effects and sound editing and things like that. We don't have access to any of that, which is why I haven't covered it. So get that written and just start to get it shot. Standard distribution networks, and then we'll crack on with that one. We've now got a prestige as well of 1.1. Prestige impacts the talent you can hire and third-party distributors, and then you had research points. So yeah, oh, what have we got now? We need to release this, and oh, okay. So if we go with Tri-Sun Pictures, they sadly have Initial Wound with Sylvester Stallone, I think, and if we were to do that, they have a competing genre, which is a shame. Pacific Films take the same cut, but they don't have a competing film, but they're not as high prestige level. Cannonball take a much leaner cut, and they are pretty good with our genre, but there is still competition. I'm going to go with that anyway, just because of the cut. So, we're going to make more money, more take home for us. I just realised the poster, get back to work. That's, as motivational posters go, if someone said that to me, I probably would be that motivated to do anything other than the bare minimum. I think praise goes a bit further than that. Anyway, third-party domestic marketing is on the way, and time to release, and here we go. We've got an 8.5 by Diversity, 9.5, 9, and 9.5, and 9. We've smashed it. We've absolutely smashed it. We're going to make, hopefully, a lot of money. Not that good films necessarily make money, and not that bad films lose money. That's not how it works. Anyway, we are making a lot of money on this one. Let's go for a start to Bridge just a little far off. We'll generate the insights there. And total score is B. It looks like the trending scores are neutral, but we've made 16.2 million. That's pretty good. And here's our movie insights. So apparently action, you want your writing in the sweet spot of, I think that's, is that 15%? Yeah, okay, fair enough. So we're just going to go back off that one and we'll pause it. So, unlock the ability to hire analysts is the next option, then hire an analyst. So we need to go to, analytics, unlock that. Then we'll go to hiring, and we want a analyst. You can see there's a thing like sales and marketing. Those are not unlocked. So we just need to go junior. We'll do some searching here, and we've got Ivy Robinson and Ivy White. Both are juniors, so we're going to just take the person that is the least salary, and there you go, they're now working here. Analyze trends and release a movie with a trending genre. So this is where it gets a bit more complicated. Previously, we would just be making the films that we want to do, and there's nothing stopping us doing that. However, in themes, no, hang on, where is it? It is in here. We've got trends. So I'll have to unpause it, but basically what happens is, as our analyst works, they're going to figure out what's basically really what's working and what's not. And I guess if you put out too many films of one genre and other competing studios, because there are other competing studios, if we go to ranking there, Utmost Pictures, what adult Disney Studios, yeah, so who've we got? Walt Disney Studios, United Artists, 20th Century Fox, Warner Brothers, Columbus Pictures, is that? I thought that was one. Old Line, that's New Line, Old Line Cinema, Miramax, Pacific Films. Anyway, we're going to close that down. And let's just see if our analytics are working. Trending. So, apparently, alternate reality at the moment for, where are we on? We're in May 83, so we're still here, but it's going to trend towards being really good. That's for the alternate reality. But then, not so good is action. People are not going to be bothered about action, probably when this thing releases. Can we go with an alternate reality? Actually, no, we might be able to put it out at H2. A dystopian mystery film? I mean, we'll try it. I know we have dystopian. I mean, 1984 was... What was 1984? Thriller? It's not. I wouldn't class it as mystery, but we're going to put them together and see what happens. We're going to go with maybe PG, small, director. We're going to go with Bob Clark, apparently that is. And our lead role will be... so Christopher Plummer, yeah. Martin Sheen? Let's go with... Betsy Palmer. And 1984 and a bit. bit. There we go. Next. Right. Let's see what this does. As I said, I'm trying to think of films and matching them up. So we could go with Back to the Future would be time travel. Would you say adventure? Wouldn't say action or anything. Okay, so what do we need for a dystopian mystery? Writing feels important. And then I'm going to mid-ground the others. I don't know if you can go over. No, you can't. It has to be 100%. Or between 85 and 100. We've not looked at anything dodgy. Digital. 70mm digital IMAX and 3D. We haven't looked at anything like that, so just next over. For this one, I do think maybe editing, sound and music, we're going to 25% it. Obviously, with a lot of these games, you don't have a clue. You're really just trying to figure it out on the fly, and, you know, the more experience you get, the better. I wonder if it's set. Like, is there a set, or will these basically like military action films in general are going to be better than a military time travel film? But I really want to see that now. That exists actually, doesn't it? Is that Edge of Tomorrow? Anyway, let's see our distribution partners. You know what? I'm just going to pick straight away Worry Bros. Or actually, maybe not. They do have a 3-star prestige level, and they are a generalist. However, they're taking 55%, wherever I go with Tri-Sun Pictures. Slightly less prestige level, but again, genres are good, and there's no competing films. So we're going to go there. Give it a go. Why not? And we're going to be releasing in February 84. Let me just double check the trends here. 1984 is... we're going to go with, what was it, Mystery? Was it Mystery? I can't remember. But what about this? Dystopia, not so good. Should have went with alternate reality. Shame. Okay. Well, we'll see what happens. We can always make another film. We've still got loads of money. I mean, we've almost got double the amount of money than we started with. But we'll release the film, and apparently it has released and is being reviewed quite highly. Okay, there we go. There's the avocado meter. We can now start to unlock things. So I'm going to unlock, say, a 70mm camera, because why not? And, oh, I need to unlock something else now, but I can't because I have run out of research points. So we're going to make another film. Oh, what a shame. Never mind. Let's see about this one. So for mystery, editing has to be right near the top, and costume and makeup, it's about midway and further. Right, so let's just double check our trends here. And, I mean, we don't really know. Let's go with adventure. Actually, we'll go adventure and space adventure, because that might be trending that way. Let's go with, actually, we should have it, space adventure. And we'll have it as PG, small budget, and do we have... Is it Terry Gilman? Yeah. Do we have a... George Lucas in here? But it'd be Lord Dukas, wouldn't it? Yeah, but that's it. Star Wars is... I mean, when I say action, is an adventure film, isn't it? It's a road movie, but there's lots of stars instead of roads. Let's go with... let's go with... maybe this person. Lead role. Who do you want to star in it? We can have Jeff Bridges in it. Shelley Duvall. Mel Gibson. Jim Henson. Tommy Lee Jones. Laurence Olivier. Yeah, why not? It's probably going to be an expensive film. Starfight. Episode 17. Okay. There is our rating for... Oh, brilliant. This is 1984 and a bit. Average rating 7.6 out of 10. Trending score, apparently dystopia and mystery were good. Overall rating is B. 10 million on the nose. Good. Good release there. Alright. Let's see about this Starfight. I mean, what do you want for this? For a space adventure film? I mean, it feels like set design and costume should be up there. Right? See, if they had insights, will it not show in the bottom here? It probably will. Let's go next. Ah, oh, darn it, I just forgot to do something. So, I've unlocked the 70mm camera, and you can only place it in the first bit, and I don't think you can go back. Don't think so. Well, special effects for space, we have to put that up there, don't we? And let's just go with 50, 35 and 15 for that. So we'll get that written. This has already cost us nearly 10 million just to put out already. That's, yeah, it's our order of 9.35 million. So just like Star Wars, I think it's the second one especially, over budget. And there you go, there's the floor change. Let's see, I think the office changes as time goes by. Or maybe as we get more money. Anyway, Galaxy Pictures, I mean, it seems like a natural fit with it being the type of film that we're making, and the other two have got competing things. So, yeah, we're going to go with that one. So it's over 10 million now, but hopefully we'll be all right. Bosch, third-party domestic marketing on the way, and time to release is working up. Release time is going to be September of 1985. Ooh, 1985. Back to the Future territory now, isn't it? I think so. And 8.5, good start. 7, not so good. 6, oh, it's going the wrong way. 9 and 5. It's still alright. It's not the best. It should make its money back, one would hope. Probably only just, but let's see about generating some insights. No, I think it's going to lose its money. I think this is going to be the first film that will lose its money. Apparently, for special effects, well, you don't want adventure too far up there, but you do want good writing in adventure. And theatrical run, it says 7.4 million for the studio. I think it did make us a bit of cash. Right, we need to unlock another technology, and I'm going to go with maybe writing. We'll unlock writing next level. What do we have to do now? Level up and promote your CEO to mid-level, and unlock multi-genre technology and release a multi-genre medium-sized movie. So for staffing here, we can go to staff management, and we can see the experience for Lily Green, who is the CEO. We can't promote them because, you know, we're not there yet. Let's make maybe 1 or 2 more films before we call it there. I'm looking and seeing Road Trip is actually trending okay. But we don't really want to make another adventure film. I mean, musical Road Trip? I don't think so. Police, we've done a police film though. There's loads of the ones with theme locked. Supernatural is not trending. At the moment it's Road Trip. Do you want a road trip comedy? A road trip fantasy film? A musical road trip? A biography? I mean, oh, crime road trip. A crime road trip. Do we have... We have road trip. Crime. Interesting. PG-13, why not? And for... Well, we'll have Brian De Palma at the helm here. Lead role... Emilio Estevez. They haven't switched the things around because that is the name, I think. Let's go with those. And... Right. How about... Murder, She Wrote. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of that. Next. It shouldn't be. I'll give you a shake. Right. So, it's 3.2 million, and it's in pre-production. And let's see what we get on here. Writing, makeup, and set design. It's a crime. Surely we have to have the writing pretty up there. And set design, we're just going to hedge our bets. I will select the 70mm camera, though. It's another $250,000 to get that going, but, well, not too much of a problem. And I think editing is going to have to be up there. I don't think special effects, really, but I do think probably sound and music. And then we'll go next. Oh, I didn't select the additional options for that anyway. Oh, well, it matters not really. Actually, it might have even been the writing one. Still, working our way through it. It's already cost $6 million to make. You go through the years quite quickly. I mean, we're already in October of 1986. Galaxy Pictures have got a generalist. However, Constellation does like to work crime. Oh, and they've got special events. So you got Super Bowl and Valentine's Day. It doesn't really tell you what it does, but well, the 2 competing genres, 2 and 1. I'm going to go with the middle one then, with Worry Bros, because it's got only one competing genre and the cut's the lowest. Well, similar. Anyway, third-party domestic marketing on the way. Time to release is about halfway. Looks like it's going to be sort of April, May of 1987, and starts with a 7, 6, 7, 4, 7.5. Yeah, avocado meter. It's not that great, is it? It is not that great. Okay, let's go with some generating insights here. It might make money back. Apparently crime, you really want your editing right up the top, which is, I think, where we place that anyway. Is there a way to see? No. It'd be nice if you could see the slide, what you actually selected. There might be a way, but I just can't figure it out. Anyway, we'll close that. Theatrical run's almost come to a close for Murder, She Wrote, and it's a C rating score. It wasn't terrible. We're not going to go out of business anytime soon. Right, let's just do one more film. How close are we at to leveling up? Oh, it's going to take a while. And on my previous playthrough, the game ended very close to unlocking that anyway, so yeah, I don't know how long the demo's got left. Trending, we have animation. Can we do an animation? Apparently, nobody wants to do anything there. Nobody wants to see anything. Let's unlock a new theme for 30 generic units of currency. Actually, 30 research points, technically. Gangster films and mythology. Ooh, we could do like Clash of the Titans. Or Jason and the Argonauts, as I prefer. Got a business film. Could do Wolf. Anyway, let's see about those insights, actually. Trending. So, what about what we've just unlocked? Apparently mythology, nobody cares about. It's just road trip. People just want road trip films. What about genres? There's romance. And... I mean, fantasy... let's see. Fantasy... mythology, PG, medium budget, and pick a couple of lead roles and directors here. Not many people work in this industry. We're going to go with Clash of the mythical things. Next. Right, let's see if this is going to actually make us a boatload of money, or it'll actually sink the entire business. I don't think it actually can do the latter, but, well, let's see. Pre-production, what do we want for this one? I mean, for fantasy, it's going to be set design, isn't it? And costume and makeup are going to be up there, aren't they? And I'll just bother. Right, it can stay on there. Didn't select the things again. I'm terrible at doing that. Special effects is going to go right up for this one. And we'll probably say put them around there. Yeah. But yeah, definitely. Oh, the desks are upgrading. Standard distribution. Yeah, go next. We've got 20 research points, and we can use those to get maybe another genre once we've done the film, or I might go with some of the upgrades that I keep forgetting to select. Oh, wow. Walt Disney Studios here. Apparently their prestige level is really high. They have a good generalist match, and there's no competition in terms of the releases, so this is going to give us the best possible exposure. Not going to net us a huge amount of money because they take 55% of this, so well, let's see what happens. But it's only cost us so far 6.1 million to make, so it's not the most expensive film that we've ever made, that's for sure. What was that? That was profit. They all say profit. Oh no, apart from Murder, She Wrote. No profit. Shame. Okay, 9.5, 7.5, 9. I think we're doing alright. 8.5 and a 7. Avocado meter is pretty good. Can we rank up again? No, we'd have to do at least another 2 or 3 films. You've also, what's this? Idle only? Huh. You've got like seniority selections and whatnot, and because we run a medium office, we can't get any extra marketing people. You've got things like marketing and sales. There's all your production, so like practical effects and editing, analog editing and digital editing. All right, okay. All right, yeah, you need 150 for that one. Fair enough. Let's just unlock that, and we're just going to see. Oh, actually, we've made decent money with Clash of the Mythical Things, and that is wow. 8.2, well, 8.3 review score. Affinity is B, competition A. It's neutral for fantasy and mythology, but the total score is A. It reminds me of like Gladiator, like Sword and Sandal had been pretty much dead, and then Gladiator came out, and it was like, okay, this is back now. I think Star Wars was a similar thing. Anyway, insert your example in the comments below. Let's go to next, and we will call it there. That's been a bit of the executive. Okay, so as demos go, it is, well, it's done exactly what it needs to do. It's got me interested in it. I always like I like films. I just have an interest in films. But I like games about films. I really enjoy the movies, which is sadly not available to purchase anywhere as far as I can tell. I do have it on Steam, but otherwise it ain't, you can't get it. So, I like playing these sort of games. I've played some and played several of them in the past. This one very much cribs from Game Dev Tycoon. It's unashamedly so, and it means familiar mechanics, but I like the unlocks, and I'll be excited to see where they go with it. Hoping to, get some more unlocks and seeing some of the possibilities. It would be nice if there was a bit more fanfare when the films come out. I don't know if you would have like a... I don't know what that would mean though, like red carpet event or screenings. I don't expect it to actually generate a film or even clips of one, but maybe it's like instead of the releases, you get like, let's say, red carpet events, billboards, whatever, a bit more fanfare. But maybe all that is something A, planned, and B, unlocked later on. And oh, there you go, executive. That's all, folks. The game has ended there. So we can actually look at it now. It says, here's a sneak peek. The many changes you can expect from the final versions. Improved staff system, revamped UI, advanced marketing, home entertainment strategy, sequels and IP adaptations, festivals and awards. That's what we've just covered there, actually. Production incidents, additional narratives, save and load, obviously, and more. Yeah. It's a very early demo, but, it is what it is. Links in the description. You can check it out yourself. If you have any tips, comments, suggestions for these sort of games, if you like what you see, let me know in the comments, and hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.